Hi, you guys. Welcome to Audrey's reading area. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, you guys, today is Wednesday. Wednesday. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 8:01 p.m.
What time is Audrey's reading area?
Audrey reads in her area live at 8 o'clock p.m.
Live at 8. Live. Live at 8, you guys, and here I am on this Wednesday, Multicultural Wednesday. So, on Wednesdays, I try to read books of other cultures. So here we are, a quilt. So that's like a little hint. It's a quilt. Yes. So I'll be reading the keeping quilt, which is in some people's cultures to pass down quilts. This was given to me the end of the school year. Thank you, thank you, thank you to the person that gave it to all the teachers. So the keeping quilt, written by Patricia Polacco. Patricia Polacco. This book has become almost as important to me as the quilt itself. It is a wonderful way to not only introduce my remarkable family, but also demonstrate their personal triumphs, disappointments, and their ever powerful love that has reached across 6 generations and an ocean of time. Patricia Polacco, she's the author and the illustrator. All right, all right, all right. Shout out to my grandbabies, Korea, Sanaa, David III, and Caden. I love you guys. I miss you guys so, so much. So I'm going to ask you guys to please click like and share. Please go to YouTube. Look for Audrey's reading area. Yes, you know what to do after that. Smash that subscribe button and share my videos and tell everybody to subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're going to jump right into the book, The Keeping Quilt. Patricia Polacco, author and illustrator. So I'll show you my quilt after, if I remember to do that. So when my great-grandma Anna came to America, she wore the same thick overcoat and big boots she had worn for farm work. But her family weren't dirt farmers anymore. In New York City, her father's work was hauling things on a wagon, and the rest of the family made artificial flowers all day. Everyone was in a hurry, and it was so crowded. They're still in a hurry in New York. For real. Everyone was in a hurry, and it was so crowded, not like in back home Russia, but all the same, it was their home. And most of their neighbors were just like them. Some really nice illustrations. And I wonder why this red one stands out, right? I'm sure we're going to find out, because we're going to keep reading. The only things she had left of back home Russia were her dress and the babushka she liked to throw up into the air when she was dancing. The babushka. I think I kind of reread this. I forgot this part. When Anna went to school, English sounded to her like pebbles dropping into shallow water. Shh, shh, shh. In 6 months, she was speaking English. Her parents almost never learned, so she spoke English for them, too. So, and her dress was getting too small. After her mother had sewn her a new one, she took her old dress and babushka. Then, from a basket of old clothes, she took Uncle Vladimir's shirt, Aunt Havala's nightdress, and an apron of Aunt Natasha's. We will make a quilt, to help us always remember home. Anna's mother said, it would be like having the family in back home Russia dance around us at night. Oh. Oh. You're taking pieces of everybody's things, everybody's old clothing, or anybody, and she's going to be sewing it together. Nice. And so it was. Anna's mother invited all the neighborhood ladies. They cut out animals and flowers from the scraps of clothing. Anna kept the needles threaded and handed them to the ladies as they needed them. The border of the quilt was made of Anna's babushka. You see, it matches all around is the border. That was her babushka that she was wearing. Nice. On Friday nights, Anna's mother would say the prayers that started the Sabbath. The family ate challah and chicken soup. The quilt was the tablecloth. Anna grew up and fell in love with great-grandpa Sasha. To show he wanted to be her husband, he gave Anna a gold coin, a dried flower, and a piece of rock salt, all tied into a linen handkerchief. The gold was for wealth, the flower for love, and the salt so their lives would have flavor. I don't know, with me, you probably have to add a little, garlic and black pepper and paprika for me, for flavor. I'm just saying. She accepted the hanky. They were engaged. So that's how they do it, huh? Next time somebody hands me that, I guess I'll be engaged. Under the wedding chuppah, Anna and Sasha promised each other love and understanding. After the wedding, the men and women celebrated separately. They celebrate the wedding separately. It's new to me. See, we're talking about different cultures. And we're learning. When my grandma Carl was born, Anna wrapped her daughter in the quilt to welcome her warmly into the world. Carl was given a gift of gold, flour, salt, and bread. Gold so she would never know poverty. A flower so she would always know love. Salt so her life would always have flavor. And bread so that she would never know hunger. Carl learned to keep the Sabbath and to cook and clean and do washing. Married you'll be someday, Anna told Carl. And again, the quilt became a wedding chuppah, this time for Carl's wedding to Grandpa George. Men and women celebrated together, but they still did not dance together. In Carl's wedding bouquet was a gold coin, bread, and salt. Carl and George moved to a farm in Michigan, and great-grandma Anna came to live with them. The quilt once again wrapped a new little girl, Mary Ellen. Oh, look at that. Well, let me show you this first. See this? That wedding. And then, the quilt holding another little baby. Mary Ellen called Anna Lady Grandma. She had grown very old and was sick a lot of the time. The quilt kept her legs warm. They put this quilt to many uses. I love it. On Anna's 98th birthday, the cake was a kulich, a rich cake with raisins and candied fruit in it. We call that spiced bun. I'm just saying, spiced bun. Might go get some after I finish reading. Spiced bun. Had raisins and candied fruit in it. When great-grandma Anna died, prayers were said to lift her soul to heaven. My mother, Mary Ellen, was now grown up. Wow. Oh. When Mary Ellen left home, she took the quilt with her. When she became a bride, the quilt became her hoopah. For the first time, friends who were not Jews came to the wedding. My mother wore a suit, but in her bouquet were gold, bread, and salt. Nice. The quilt welcomed me, Patricia, into the world. So look at that. Patricia, was born into the world, into the quilt. How cool is that? Aww. And it was the tablecloth for my first birthday party. Aww. So cool. I love it. At night, I would trace my fingers around the edges of each animal on the quilt before I went to sleep. I told my mother stories about the animals on the quilt. She told me whose sleeve had made the horse, whose apron had made the chicken, whose dress had made the flowers, and whose babushka went around the edges of the quilt. The quilt was a pretend cape when I was in the bull ring, or sometimes a tent in the steaming Amazon jungle. Look at her. She used her quilt bedspread. Look at that. Tent. She did different things with it. I just love it. I love it. At my wedding to Enzo Mario, men and women danced together. In my bouquet were gold, bread, and salt, and a sprinkle of wine, so I would always know laughter. Look at that. Wine makes you laugh, I guess. I don't know. I laugh anyway, and I don't drink wine. 20 years ago, I held Tracy Denise in the quilt for the first time. Someday she too will leave home and she will take the quilt with her. OMG. I love it. The end. The end. The keeping quilt. Because they keep it. So let me show you my little quilt that somebody gave me. This is one side of it. And I like it because I sew. And it's got a bunch of thread symbols on it. It's like thread. But on the other side, voila, the patches that she was talking about, that whoever made this got from many different places, many different things. It's just beautiful. Look at that. Even's got some little footballs on here. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If I stand up and show this to you. Absolutely beautiful. All the different patches. Can you see? So yes, that is the quilt side. This is the thread side. Well, all right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this book. I'm going to put the quilt back up here a little bit. Let me show a little bit of this side too. My quilt. Well, all right. Thank you so much for being here. Marlon, thank you so much, Marlon, for coming in. Thanks, Mom, for being here. My longtime friend, Marlon. Please tell your sister I said hey. But you guys, thanks for being here. Thank you for sharing and clicking like and sharing it. Go to YouTube. Look for Audrey's Reading Area. Audrey's Reading Area. And smash that subscribe button for me. Punch it. Click it. Hammer it. Whatever you do, please subscribe and please tell all your friends to subscribe. Let your kids, let your grandkids, let your friends' kids, everybody, tell them to watch, tell them to listen. You'll always get, yes, something to learn, something new, something cultural, something inspirational. And don't forget, Mondays are fun days, Tuesdays, educational days, Wednesdays, like today, yes, multicultural days. Thursdays are t-shirt Thursdays, well, most of the time. Fridays are inspirational Fridays. So please, please, please come on back and listen to Audrey, that's me, read to you. Have fun, let your kids sit. You could just leave them, let them sit, let them listen, and you can do other things in the house while they're listening. So please, please, please go to YouTube, Audrey's Reading Area, share, like, do it all for me. Thank you, and I will see you again tomorrow, right? Live, live at 8, tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll see ya tomorrow. Won't you be here? Yes, because it's only one day away. I'll see you here at Audrey's Reading Area.